Hey EMbers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the 20th playthrough here on this channel, which is Spyro Reignited Trilogy. So I thought this would be a great time to redo Spyro, seeing as the new Spyro is coming out next spring. I'm really excited for that. Spyro A Realm Beyond, I'm so excited. Of course made by Toys for Bob, who did the Reignited Trilogy, so here we go. Now, you will have seen Spyro on this channel before. I did Spyro, but if I die, this playthrough ends, and that was received pretty well. It was quite funny. So this is just going to be a regular playthrough of Spyro Reignited, of course, starting with Spyro the Dragon. So let's see how many times I die, shall we? Now, I have deleted all of my save data this time, as you can see, because when we started Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, or Gateway to Glimmer for me, I still had a save file that was 100%, or I think 120%, so I had Flame Breath. So it was a bit of a cheat. I don't have that this time. So let's start with Spyro the Dragon. Of course, I'm going to be quiet while the intro cutscene happens, so I will get back to you when we've done the cutscene.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
Okay, so here we go again. Obviously, if this is your first time watching, thank you very much. Some of you may have already seen this because, again, I did do Spyro the Dragon, but if I die, this playthrough ends. So I'll try and get through this first world as quickly as possible. Let's rescue our first dragon.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the Artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
So let's go ahead and collect the gems here. And again, I'm going to be going as quickly as possible because, of course, if you watch the other playthrough, you've already seen this. So there may be moments where I'm a little quieter. I'm just going to go ahead and collect all of the gems. Now, hopefully you enjoyed my Spyro the Dragon, but if I die, this playthrough ends.
Cool flash. Do that again.
The Artisan's boss is through a portal in the Dragon Mouth, but you're not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other Artisan lands.
Now, I may obviously do things in a little bit of a different order to keep it fresh for people that did watch the original playthrough that I did. So now, again, we are just grabbing gems. Let's rescue our third dragon.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing?
His
name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Well, luckily this time we don't have to worry too much about Sparks. But while I'm going through and collecting gems, you'll have to let me know what are your thoughts on the new Spyro Winds and Waves. Obviously it hasn't come out yet. It's coming out next spring, as I said. Oh, I forgot I can't hover. It's coming out next year. And what are your thoughts? Are you excited to play it? I am excited. It's been such a long time coming for a new Spyro game. I've debated playing the Legend of Spyro games again, just in case they're relevant. Obviously we have, let's see. This is going to test my knowledge. So we have Spyro 1, 2, and 3, which is what you're seeing now. Of course, played on the Reignited Trilogy. Then there was Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. And then Spyro A Hero's Tale. And I'm just trying to get this guy. Where'd he go? Where's he gone? There he is. Lives will be important this time around. So what was it after A Hero's Tale? There was Season of Ice and Season of Fire on the DS. Am I missing anything? There's Skylanders, which I've never played. And then, of course, the Legend of Spyro games, which would be Dawn of the Dragon. I can't remember the name of the other two.
If you prove your worth by rescuing 10 dragons, then you may use this balloon to fly to a new world.
Yeah, I can't remember. So I'm wondering if for the new Spyro game, you need to have just played the trilogy. Maybe you don't need to have played any at all. I have no idea. So I am debating playing the Legend of Spyro games again. That probably won't be playthroughs here on this channel. I don't recall enjoying them when I played them before, but maybe I'll enjoy them another time, like a second time around.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
Well, luckily, if we die, it isn't the end. I'm assuming I won't lose all my lives, thank goodness. But one never knows with me. So once we've collected all of the gems in Artisans, I think we're going to do something a little bit different. So hopefully we're not too far off collecting all the gems. I know there's some up here that I missed, and then we'll go up in the portal. Again, I'm just trying to get this bit done as quickly as possible. Well, that should be it. Perfect. So, I believe I did... What did I do when I played If I Die This Playthrough Ends? I think I did that world first. So let's go ahead and unlock a secret flight level. Just have to step on all of those stones. Of course, in the first Spyro, he can't swim, so you have to be careful with the water. And I didn't do Sunny Flight, spoiler alert, my first time around, because I figured if I was going to die, it would be in a flight level, and I didn't know if flight levels counted as a death. I wasn't willing to risk it. So, why don't we do something a little bit different and do a flight first this time around? Because you didn't see this if you watched If I Die This Playthrough Ends. Now, I am not the best at flight levels, so bear with me. Let's see what happens. Now, I think in the first Spyro the Dragon, the one we're playing now, of course, there's only one thing to do in flight levels. It becomes two, I think, in Spyro 2, two things to do. Then it becomes three things to do in Spyro 3, I think. But in terms of Spyro 1, I think you just have to complete the flight level. If I'm wrong there, I'm wrong. But I think it is just a simple case of completing the level for Spyro 1. Could be wrong there, though. Now, if I do this the first time, it'll be a miracle, quite frankly. Let's see. Obviously, I might be a little bit quieter because I'm concentrating. And again, if I do die, we'll see if it would have counted as a death for my other playthrough. Now, while I'm doing this, I hope that the sound quality is okay on the microphone. I am using the microphone on the PlayStation 5, so hopefully that's okay for you all. Let's do the trains next, why not? I don't think I've done these in the right order at all, so that may be a bit of a hindrance. Hopefully we'll be alright. Because now I've got to get back to, yeah, I don't think I've done this the right way at all, unfortunately. Maybe we should have done trains last. So I don't think I'm even going to make it to one of these. No, not quite. So let's retry that. I think I'm going to do chests first again. I think that was a good play. It's been a while since I've done a flight level, because obviously I didn't do it on our last playthrough. That seemed like that went a little bit smoother. And I do think I'm going to go through the gates again. But this time, we'll try and do the planes first. See what happens. And do the trains last. I didn't fall into the water though, which is good. Now I'm wondering, do I go straight to this one and ignore the one on the floor? And then we'll come back to it. Let's see if that is going to be a good idea. And we'll get on with the planes. Again, I'm not the best at the flight levels. Missing one plane, which is over here. That might be a problem. I just missed one of the trains. Yeah, I think that might be a problem for us. I think we've lost this one because of that. Oh, it's so upsetting. Hopefully that's not the case, but I think... Oh, I don't know. No, we got it. Perfect. Now, I think that is all you have to do on the flight levels in Spyro 1. Could be wrong. But I don't think there's any extra missions in Spyro 1 for the flight levels. So with that out of the way, I am probably going to go through the other worlds as quickly as I possibly can. Because again, if you've watched the other playthrough, you've already seen these. This is one of my favourite worlds in general, Dark Hollow. I think aesthetically it's beautiful. It's a very short level because it is, of course, one of the first levels that you encounter. But I think the aesthetics of Dark Hollow are absolutely beautiful. I said that in my first playthrough. I'm going to try not to repeat myself, but obviously it's been a while since I did that first playthrough, so I can't remember what I said. And if you want to go back and watch that one, I'm conscious that I don't want to spoil it too much with this playthrough, but it's clear that it didn't go well. Let's just put it that way. Look, there's just books everywhere. If I could live in a Spyro world, would it be Dark Hollow? Possibly. But then there's frogs, and I do not like frogs. So, yeah. The frogs would be a bit of a problem. And again, I don't have to worry about dying too much this time, luckily. Okay, let's grab our next dragon.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escaped those annoying little creatures. Of course they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
So as of time of recording, you are seeing this very close to when I'm recording it, actually. Sometimes I record my playthroughs in advance, but in the case of this one, you're seeing it very close to when it's actually going out on YouTube. And as of time of recording, we do not have a release date for A Realm Beyond yet. But I'm hoping that this playthrough is finished before the new Spyro game comes out. Because I will more than likely be playing the new Spyro game as a playthrough here on this channel. I'm in two minds because I really want to experience it for myself. I'll tell you in a minute.
Spyro, want to know a secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
Yeah, I'm in two minds because I really want to explore it for myself. But at the same time, I remember when Astrobot came out. It's one of the most well-received playthroughs on my channel, by the way, Astrobot. And what I did for Astrobot, because again, I wanted to experience it for myself rather than concentrate on commentating, I suppose. What I did for Astrobot was I played the game and then I did a voiceover afterward. I've done that with quite a few playthroughs, as you guys know. And I felt that that was the best way for me to experience Astrobot sort of organically, you know, playing it organically and also getting playthrough out for you guys. So I think that's what I might do with Spyro A Realm Beyond. I might play it and then commentate over it afterward. Versus this one, which is obviously more of a live recording. So you'll have to let me know your thoughts on that. But I feel like if I record it live, as I'm doing now, obviously I've played this Spyro hundreds of times, so it doesn't make a difference. But I feel like it may detract me from actually playing the game. If I'm doing a live recording, if that makes any sense. Now again, as I say, for Astrobot, I did play it and then record afterward. Astrobot was crazy, that playthrough. So I was recording, editing, and uploading pretty much all on the same day. It's probably what I'll do for Spyro A Realm Beyond as well. It may be a case of, because it's a new game, and I don't often play new games on this channel, it may be a case of playing it in the morning, doing the voiceover in the afternoon, editing it in the afternoon, and then uploading it on the evening. Every day again, like I did for Astrobot. I'm not saying that's a guarantee, but I think that's most likely. Look at the skybox, beautiful moon.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
And we are pretty much done with this world, which is a shame. I wish it was longer. Never mind, I've missed a gem. Where's that gem I've missed? I'm assuming it'll be on the stairs or something. Oh no, of course, it's the chest. Silly me. Of course it's the chest. Got to come back and do this. I was wondering, because I know this level pretty well. I just forgot to do this. Perfect. So yeah, quite a short level this one, but aesthetically one of my favourites. Now, of course, in my first playthrough, we did the other 2 worlds here as well. And I was taking my time a little bit more because, obviously, it was if I die, this playthrough ends. So I was taking my time quite a lot. I think I'm going to speed through quite a few of these earlier worlds. So if you feel it's going a little bit too fast, I do apologise. To be honest, Spyro 2 is my favourite out of the 3. So I am keen to get to that one. I do like Spyro 1. As I say, I'm hoping this playthrough, obviously we're doing Spyro 1, 2 and 3. I'm hoping this playthrough ends before A Realm Beyond begins. That would be the goal. I don't know how many episodes this playthrough is going to be. Not a clue. Just check my recording time here. So you may have seen that pause, apologies. And we're all good. Now the skill point in this level is to bash all of the bulls rather than flame them. So let's go ahead and do that. And completely miss all the chests, as per usual.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
Oh no! He dropped his pottery. Always makes me sad. So I don't actually think we have to come back and flame the bulls. No, we don't. Because it is giving us the gems. That was something I debated before. I'm not so keen on the level design for Town Square. I mean, it's, you know, good for what it is, but it's not one of my favourites.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
I would love to try and make that cake in real life. Someone has to have done that, right? Oh. That's why I'm glad we're not playing it. Come on. That's why I'm glad we're not playing it if I die this playthrough ends. We can, of course, replenish sparks, though. And I'm going to have to find a way to implement a death counter as well, so we can all keep up with how many times I actually die. I want to get this bit done first. Why not? Blimey heck, I'm not doing well today. Really not doing well today. I think because I know that it doesn't matter if I die, I'm being a little bit less cautious. Still, we want to get through it with as few deaths as possible.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg! Run! Run! I'm getting a little winded.
Now the egg thieves are, of course, a colossal pain in the butt, as usual. But we shall do our best. Now we'll come back for the gems. Let's just concentrate on getting this guy. It's annoying. Obviously, this is what takes the time in this level. Getting this blooming egg thief. Perfect. Let's go back and grab the gems. And we should be good to go. I am, of course, aiming to 100% this, as I was with the other playthrough. So we'll get all the skill points if possible. I have, of course, already platinumed this on the PlayStation 5, so we're not so concerned about getting miscellaneous trophies. There's the skill point. Oh. Well, I'm hoping we can finish artisans today. That would be quite nice.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. You can always check your progress by accessing the guidebook through the pause menu.
Are we done? Perfect. Now, if you hear any background noise, that is my bunny rabbit as per usual. She's drinking her water at the moment. You may hear me drinking occasionally as well. It is blooming hot here. I have not enjoyed the summer. Okay. So let's now move on to our final world here before Toasty, which is Stonehill. I always forget the name of this one. And so I'm confident that we should be able to get artisans done in episode 1, which will be pretty nice. We can get to some of the levels that we didn't see in my my first playthrough, sorry. I keep talking about that if I die this playthrough ends, and the reason I do is because I just want to say thank you. That was really well received. And my playthroughs, as you know, don't get quite a lot of traction, which is absolutely fine. Spyro has been the most requested on this channel. So when I did that playthrough, and obviously I died, spoiler alert, people were a little bit upset that it was over. So I did get quite a few requests for a full playthrough of Spyro, which is why I'm doing it, as well as A Realm Beyond coming out, of course. So I just want to say thank you for engaging in that playthrough. I didn't know if anyone would want to see a full playthrough of Spyro, and a few of you guys obviously expressed that you did, so thank you. I do love Spyro. And I do really like the Reignited Trilogy. I like what they did with it. I really do. So, knowing that Toys for Bob is helming A Realm Beyond, I'm really excited. This might make you a bit dizzy, I do apologise. Perfect.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Of course not. So no deaths so far, which is good.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya!
Perfect. Let's grab this dragon.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
So where's the end? It's this one. Nope, nope, nope. This one. Of course, we have another egg thief to contend with, which is always fun. There's another goat somewhere as well. And just slightly tedious collecting all the gems here. I am keen to get these levels out of the way, but I do love Spyro. Again, I think 2 is my favourite. You'll have to let me know what you think. Yeah, they're all up there now. But I think Spyro 1 is a great start to the franchise as well.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet!
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
So you do have to go over there. I always forget if there's any platforms here. There isn't. Perfect. And again, it can be quite tedious to grab all the gems up here. But it shouldn't take us too long. Okay, so where is the flower? Flower is near here. There we go. That's for a skill point. Let's grab this egg thief. Perfect. Now it's just a matter of, collecting all the gems. Not hitting the barriers, that would be nice. I do tend to miss 1 or 2 up here every time. Yep. I find that they're not the easiest to see on this grass, which I'm assuming is, of course, deliberate. But yes, I do struggle to see the gems on this grass on occasion. Over there. I'm fairly confident I've missed a few. And we'll get onto the castle. Okay, perfect. Now, if I haven't missed any, this should be it. Wonderful. So there's the portal. And we're done. So next up and last up for artisans is Toasty. Let's go for it. Again, there might be a slight pause here while I check my recording time. Yeah, we're doing well. So, Toasty, in we go. I remember the first time finding out about Toasty as a kid. I just couldn't stop laughing. I don't believe there's a skill point for Toasty. Let's just quickly check. We haven't been on the guidebook yet. So skill points, let's have a look. No, there isn't. Perfect. Now, I really thought I had a strong possibility of dying here when I was doing If I Die This Playthrough Ends because of these bloody dogs. And I can't quite remember, but I think it came close. Again, we are going to go through it as quickly as possible. I did take my time a little bit more in the original playthrough. I hope you're okay with that. Yes, I knew that was going to happen. Of course, there is no life on boss levels, so Sparks is going to be blue for a while.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on! I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
He does indeed. There we have Toasty. Now again, I did think there was a strong possibility I was going to die here. But spoiler alert, I did not. And there's Toasty. Toasty is a sheep. Which makes sense with all the shepherds and sheepdogs, does it not? Here we go. That's Toasty Coast. Very nice and quick boss battle there, if you could even call it that. Did we grab all the gems? We did indeed. Perfect. So again, no deaths yet. Let's now head to the other world. Oh, let's grab a sheep first.
Wow! I see you've been busy rescuing dragons, Spyro. You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like. Are you ready to go?
Let's go. So that is Artisans complete. We're now entering Peacekeepers. And we'll see how this goes, because if you know, you know. Again, I think I do have a playlist for it, so if you want to go back and check out my Spyro the Dragon, but if I die this playthrough ends, then of course feel free to do that. This is going to be a more casual playthrough, as you've seen. But in the next episode, I will give you a spoiler of where I died. So if you haven't watched that playthrough first, then I would encourage you to if you want to. But that is where we are going to leave episode 1. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this will be a nice, just sort of cozy playthrough, probably short and sweet. I really hope that you enjoy it. And you'll have to let me know, were you a Spyro fan growing up, a Crash Bandicoot fan, or a Croc fan? Let me know. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye Embers.